Was there a confirmed UFO sighting in New Jersey that has the Pentagon completely stumped? There's been a plethora of different sightings of UFOs, and there's also been some weird like drones and hot air balloons. And sometimes it's hard to make the distinction between what is an actual UFO that we can't explain and what is like China or Iran doing goofy stuff in the sky. Well, apparently one of those situations just went down, which creates all sorts of interesting conversations around things like the unseen realm and the demonic aspects of aliens. Of course, every single person who is, I was trying to do a fire intro and you screwed that up, which is stupid X-Files thing. Every single person who's came in contact with these alleged aliens says that if they proclaim the name of Jesus, the situation tends to ease. So I don't know.
That's scary. That's horrifying.
So let's see this. This is on breaking points. New Jersey UFOs stump the Pentagon.
What you're seeing there is Bergen County, New Jersey. So yeah, you can just see blinking lights that are in the sky. At least some of these drones were originally thought to be unidentified. However, one or two of them were known and later identified as a small passenger aircraft. But many of these images that have been coming out have now been observed, again, all over the state, multiple different counties in the state of New Jersey, Bedminster, New Jersey. Obviously, that's a bit concerning because that's where President-elect Donald Trump's New Jersey golf course is as well. But in reality, you're also seeing these drones, which appear to have lights and to be flying in groups as well, not only there, but over multiple U.S. military installations. And I will get to confirm.
Hold on.
Okay.
So Jersey, we have people in the chat saying they live in Jersey and it's been crazy there. The governor is saying he doesn't know what's going on.
What does he mean crazy there? What do you mean by crazy there?
Like they're seeing these things in the sky with their own eyes.
The aliens want to come down and wear some khakis.
What? What does that mean?
They want to put the khakis on and then get the car keys to start the car.
You're doing it, Jersey. Khaki.
So dumb.
That's not how they talk. Get the khakis. That's more Boston.
This is why people don't like me.
Is that more Boston, ain't it?
New Jersey's such a weird place for aliens to want to touch down. But he's also using the word drones.
Yeah, well, again, there's been the drones and the hot air balloons coming over from China,
Come on, man.
Iran, and so it's total Boston, right, Susan?
I honestly, in my head, they're the same thing.
They're not.
How far away are they from each other?
About 5 hours.
5 hours?
4 or 5 hours, yeah.
I work in Manhattan, but I gotta go across the bridge to start my car. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like that condensed. I'm clearly not an East Coast man.
It's Joyzy, not Jersey.
Joyzy. That's amazing. Wow, seeing that spelled out.
Oh man, the way she spelled it is amazing. Zach ruined the entire segment. He ruined the entire segment. Zach just came in, guns blazing, daggone X-Files music. This accents. Where do we go from here, bro?
Are these like the drones that we're seeing used in warfare? Or are these like the spy drones? Or are these like aliens? And I gotta say, those lights are the most airplane-looking lights I've ever seen.
The three in a triangle, though? No, bro.
All different counties in the state of New Jersey, Bedminster, New Jersey. Obviously, that's a bit concerning because that's where President-elect Donald Trump's New Jersey golf course is.
That one.
But
that's
reality,
3.
Hold it.
What is that?
You know?
Come on, bro. That's not an airplane.
I feel like back in the day, though, all the UFO sightings, they had like the dots, and they would go like this.
Yeah. You know what's scary? Is what if you just are on a commercial passenger flight going to New Jersey and this is happening?
And you just look out the window and you see the
like what? That's horrifying.
Chinese alien drones.
Do they have access to the same maps to know who else is around them? You know?
That's spooky.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
You're also seeing these drones, which appear to have lights and to be flying in groups as well, not only there, but over multiple U.S. military installations. And I will get to the confirming of that in a little bit. Now, as I just set this up, as we said, there's been multiple days now of investigation into these drones. Some, we knew were small passenger aircraft, but there's just literally not enough small passenger aircraft, especially at night, that are usually registered and confirmed, and others to know that this is explicitly not what they are. So there's something, right?
What?
I'm trying to figure out if
we just fried? What the heck? What was that?
It sounded like there's not enough maybe passenger aircraft in rotation at that time of night to justify that many passenger aircraft events.
Yeah, someone said many are small passenger aircrafts, but there's not enough of those registered for them to all be that. They
There's
probably
like-
have the air traffic control history to know what is in the air and what isn't. Okay.
Okay.
If he's saying this does not fall in line with the air traffic control system,
Spooky.
then they would be unidentified objects or whatever you want to call them.
At some point now that they are not U.S. They're not foreign assets, as was speculated. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
in a
people were
little
saying, oh, it's Iran. It's
Yes,
like, no, it's not.
but what we do know are some shocking comments here from the state of New Jersey's governor, Phil Murphy, who actually deployed state assets to try and intercept some of these drones. And here's what he had to say. The minute we get eyes on these drones, they go dark. Let's take a listen.
I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we, this includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety.
I mean,
So he joins just in the sky and he's like, yeah, this isn't.
he's pulling the classic. No reason to be worried. You'll be okay. Everyone go home. Stay in your homes.
Having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over 100. Now those include, I think I saw one, mistaken a fixed-wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day.
Whoa!
I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Someone said he was on the phone with the White House all day.
They're trying to figure out how much he knows.
What were they talking about?
They're like, if he knows too much, they got to either or move him up.
Yeah, this is scary stuff. So he's trying to say stay calm. At the same time, he's saying we can't explain all this.
He's like, stay calm, but I'll tell you this. Whenever I see him, I'm freaking out because they disappear.
Yeah, this is crazy.
These are apparently very, as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
Whoa!
And, you know, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets.
But don't worry
we've got
about
the president-elect's one of his homes, something we're taking deadly seriously. We've gotten good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
How much longer do you think?
I don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
Governor, you have people saying, you know, I saw a drone and it was spraying something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But
What if this whole thing is like a weird prank?
Is a whole
They just got like really good camera drones and they put lights on them.
what if the whole thing is like one of those like social experiment ads by DJI,
Oh gosh.
and they just come out with like a
Yeah, so we're just a sure way to get more drones banned, though.
they'd be like drones so good everyone thinks they're otherworldly.
Well, there was the issue just a couple days ago where they were thinking they were from Iran and they were thinking about shooting them down. Mysterious New Jersey drones are coming from Iranian mothership offshore, Congress suggests, should be shot down. So this says a New Jersey congressman claimed Wednesday that the mystery drones over the Garden State are from Iran and they're being launched by a mothership parked off the East Coast. Is this what it is?
It's the same thing.
If these are Iranians' drones, like that's some crazy stuff. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership that contains these drones. It's off the East Coast of the United States. They've launched drones.
Okay, so it looks like there's
So
some
same footage. Yeah, same footage. The drones should be shot down, he added. The military is on full alert. Yeah, why are they not? If they, it can't be that complicated to confirm. If there's a mothership off of the East Coast of America,
Well, I guess we don't know. We don't know
pushing out drones.
We don't know what a mothership means.
Come on, bro.
Because it doesn't. You're thinking aircraft carrier,
Whatever.
but it could just be a small boat that they're launching small drones from.
The United States government
Yeah, they could find a small boat.
can't find a small boat releasing multiple drones. This is craziness. Van Drew stood by his statements, however, sending a letter to President Biden imploring him to take action laying circumstantial evidence supporting his claim. We have information that a sea-based Iranian drone mothership is currently missing from port, and that its embarkation timeline would align with the appearance of the New Jersey drone. So what they're saying is, we're keeping an eye on Iranians' ships, and because we're keeping an eye, we know there's one missing, and it's about the same distance it would take to get here. My question is, how have you not kept track of the Iranian ship
That left port.
leaving port and going across the Atlantic? What?
You make some great points.
Keep going. See, look at how many are in the sky, bro.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. I think if these
What kind
are
of drones are these?
I think this is Iran just messing with us,
How
bro.
big are they? And why is Iran why has Iran got drones? And why don't we got drones?
We definitely got drones.
Why can't we fly them?
We definitely are flying them. He added that Iran previously sailed ships near the U.S. and that the country has a sophisticated partnership with China over drone technology. And of course, if the policy of the Iranian government to bring about the destruction of the United States of America, while I remain open to alternative explanations, I have not been presented a single credible, cohesive narrative, except for that Iran is controlling these drones, Van Drew wrote. Van Drew's startling claim comes as officials have continually told Americans the drones pose no threat. There's nothing to see here. Even as the FBI has admitted they have no idea what they are or how to stop them. The large drones have been spotted flitting across the night skies across Jersey for weeks, baffling residents with mysterious arrays of flashing light and seemingly aimless movements. Go back to Sagar, let's see if they got anything new. This article came out before this video, so I'm not sure what to make of it. Go ahead.
Hands-on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful.
Okay, so I think we can say at least this is not a crank incident, Ryan. This is something being taken very seriously. By the way, that was just 3 days ago, and the situation has gotten even worse with drone sightings, or multiple, as I said, that happened just last night. So this is pretty shocking stuff. You've got the state of New Jersey says the moment that we get eyes on them, they go dark. This is really something that fits with a lot of previous UAP incidents for people who have been following them. And in terms of the characteristics, I'll just break it down because a lot of these have the same ones. First and foremost is this. Number one, over a military base. Number two, traveling in groups. Number three, no military or civilian explanation for what's going on. And then number four, which we're about to get to, is wild rumors circulating to cover up the real explanation, which is we have no earthly idea.
Separate from my favorite part of that was where the guy's like, what's your message to people in New Jersey? He's like, the message is what I just said.
Yeah.
So how is the UAP community reacting to this? Because
freaking out.
I'm not in that community. And I'm like, okay, let's go. Like,
Well, for us, this is
something's up.
Yeah, this is a pattern. This is a recognizable pattern, multiple incidents. It fits with multiple reports of pilots and of other U.S. Navy assets and others that have all talked about this. It's just the most high profile because it's over a populated center. Now, sticking with that, we have some testimony here from somebody who actually encountered one of these drones. Let's take a listen.
I know in my own personal experience, I was driving home from a friend's house, passing by Flanders Valley Golf Course, and I saw a drone that looked like the size of a small car just hovering right above the golf course.
These are way bigger.
That's way bigger than I thought.
That's way bigger.
I thought we were talking about a little camera drone.
Yeah. Wow.
And I tried to get a picture of it, but you know how it is. The lights, it's kind of hard to get a true image out of it. But it's honestly kind of been a little comical too as well, because people come in here with all their conspiracies and
Hey, make sure you wear your the company logo.
all their own ideas of what could be happening. And it is nice in a coffee shop environment to talk about it. And
So you were telling me
He's plugging his coffee shop. Come on, man.
Hey,
that
respect
some
to
of-
him.
He did not see a small car-sized drone.
You don't think so?
No, his coffee shop's down bad.
Oh.
these drones are as large as a car. Some are as
He knows how the internet works. You know he's on TikTok?
You think he
He's
got
on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, he
Got TikTok hair.
He got the TikTok hair.
small as the more conventional drones. What do they sound like, and what are they moving like when you do see them?
see, sometimes it's hard to really get a true idea of what they sound like because some of them are very high up.
I don't talk details.
Looks like 10,000 feet, and then others could be around 500 feet. So the larger ones, I have seen stories and I have heard that it could sound like a helicopter, while the small ones, when they're high up, you can't hear
I
them.
got to see footage of this, fam. This man said 500 feet.
I'm calling cap.
500 feet, 10,000 feet is way up. So it's very difficult to see anything for 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet, because I went skydiving once, and 10,000 feet is where you jump from when you skydive. It's where you can turn your phone
You
on.
went skydiving once?
Yeah. I
You
did a
jumped
whole-
from an airplane?
Yeah. I made a whole music video around it.
That's awesome.
Maybe we could review it someday.
Okay.
He's pulling a Billy Carson with a story.
Yeah, he's like, they probably sound like helicopters. I don't know. But what I do know is that this conversation is only good over a cup of coffee.
Specifically from Simple Coffee.
And a pastry, possibly. And maybe even a tip.
So here's my thing. One of the end times view, eschatology, is that the end won't come until Iran and Russia come together to rise up against Israel and its partners.
Here we are.
And is this Iran becoming more and more aggressive towards the United States, which of course is an ally with Israel?
So you're saying these drones could be the daggum end times, the daggum Nephilim?
Maybe it's not a otherworldly realm, another realm, spiritual realm. Maybe these are signs that Iran is escalating.
Oh well, that's way more scary than Nephilim.
That's scarier than the Nephilim?
Yeah, because the Nephilim, you're like, oh, I got protection. Like maybe y'all should be scared about the Nephilim. I'm not.
Yeah.
But then when you're like, oh, it's just Iran and they could be taking us out soon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think if this is Iran just spying though, like I think this is a massive, like, bro, we drop $900 billion a year for the military industrial complex. The military.
And we can't take out the daggum.
And you can't shoot down a couple drones over New Jersey?
Little car-sized drones.
You can't get some, them fighter jets over to check in?
Yeah, you're gonna tell me that Iran has figured out the technology to make drones disappear in the middle of the air?
Yeah, that's very frustrating. So for the sake of American pride, I kind of want them to just be Nephilim.
That's a fact. This is definitely otherworldly.
Yeah, hopefully.
My camera all the way up to the drone. This is what I get. It has a round, like, shield around it.
What?
Stop it.
Fuck nuts. Well, right, that's zoomed in, 208.
You just got to send me the raw footage of that.
We're watching a video of a video?
Up in the sky.
I mean, that's what I expect the Nephilim to look like.
Yeah, that seems way more spiritual.
This is what I get.
That one's not a drone. That's for
that
sure.
one's not a drone.
What?
That looks like a drone.
That looks like a drone. That looks like a regular
lights.
drone.
Yeah,
that's like a regular drone.
Yeah,
that's not Nephilim. That's like a real drone.
That's a good, but good they got a better shot of it.
They want it to be seen. They're putting big flashy lights on it.
Yeah. Okay, go back. Was there a statement released? What is that? Washington, Jersey.
I walked out because it was worthless. It was the biggest amateur hour presentation I've ever seen about anything. Okay?
That'd be you if you had
the. There were no answers. Every question that was asked by a member of the state legislature, great questions, no answers, no resolution. They don't know where the drones are coming from. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it. But
It's top
there's
secret.
No credible threat.
It's an issue of national
annoying.
security.
Yeah, this dude just
They're
discovered.
not telling you anything.
This dude just discovered government.
Yeah, seriously.
He's like, wow, we asked really good questions and they didn't give us any answers.
Uh-huh.
We're like, yeah. Biden White House official response to the drones UFO over New Jersey is an embarrassment. No answers, just trust us. There's no threat. Now, please stop asking.
Nothing to see here.
But as I said in my opening statement, we have certainly done thorough analysis of the existing imagery.
Like from people's cell phones that we're seeing. Basically, with what you're looking at, how can you credibly tell people that there is no public safety threat, there's no national security threat, that there's no reason to believe that a foreign government is involved?
Because the analysis thus far in an investigation that is ongoing
He's mansplaining.
has not revealed any national security or malicious intent or criminal activity. But, Jackie, I would remind you,
You know he's a liberal. You know why you know he's a liberal?
Why is that?
Okay, just because there's a foreign object flying in our airspace that we have no clue what's going on, it hasn't revealed any malicious intent. So we need to accept him in, and he's just flying. He's just stretching his wings. He's just trying to burn some energy. It's like, what?
Absolute gaslighting.
Gaslighting, no urgency. It's like, yo, just because someone doesn't kill you yet doesn't mean they're not malicious.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they were yelling and screaming at me and trying to get in my house, but they didn't actually punch me yet. So I don't know whether they're malicious yet.
there's a lot more work to be done, and we're working closely with state and local authorities to gain more information. I would argue that we're moving pretty well here with a sense of energy to try to figure out what we can do to learn more about this. We're still in the middle of an ongoing investigation, and I'm up here explaining to you and let you know what we know so far, what we believe so far. If information comes to light that
you see how he corrected himself. Turn this guy off.
Did they get rid of the last White House press secretary?
I don't know. I don't. This may be a different department. It doesn't matter. He said what we know so far. Then he said what we believe so far. You know way more than you're letting us know.
Hello.
So that's why you corrected yourself on what you believe so far. I think this is fascinating. I don't know what this means, But I'm curious if more comes out. And I just listen. All you guys get better. Moral of the story: get better footage.
There you go.
I want to see these car-sized drones flying over golf courses.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to comment below and subscribe and all that good stuff. And check out this other video that YouTube seems to be recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.